It can be tough to know when you're aging. Mom or dad should no longer be driving.
Such a hard conversation to have, a big step for them to give up their independence. And joining us with more on how to make those tough decisions, Kathy Woods is the manager of the Driver Assessment and Training Program at the Courage Kenny Institute. Thank you so much for coming in. This is so challenging for just everyone out there watching. Will go through this at some point.
Definitely, yes.
So you have a special program over there that tries to at least give some real evidence for people as to whether they do need to make a change. Tell us about it.
Correct. Most of our clients come in for a comprehensive driver assessment, which is a 3-hour appointment. First, we interview them to better understand why they're there, and then we do clinical testing to look at their vision, thinking, and physical skills, basically taking apart the task of driving to better understand strength or challenge areas before they get to go behind the wheel with us.
And I think sometimes people think that just because they're seniors, they shouldn't be driving, but really it could be anyone that might not be able to drive or shouldn't be driving.
Well, it may not. The question may not be they shouldn't be driving, but do they have the potential to drive? So we do serve people ages 15 and older to explore that. What is the safety? Is it safe for them to start or return to driving? Mm-hmm.
Who do you think would be a good candidate to take this driving assessment course?
Well, for example, with the younger people, it might be somebody on the autism spectrum or who has a learning disability. We serve people who have multiple sclerosis. Maybe their lower extremities no longer work and they're having difficulty operating the gas and brakes, so we can look to see, do they need adaptive equipment? Or with our seniors, we're looking to see, do they have the skills, quickness of thought, ability to divide attention, memory skills to continue driving.
And what advice do you have for maybe someone who's at home watching that maybe wants to have this conversation with a family member but doesn't know how to do it?
It's so scary to go to your mom or your dad and talk about taking away the keys.
Yeah, it is. It is. And so that's where it can be helpful to have a service like ours to say, Mom or Dad, I'm not sure about your driving safety and you feel one way. Can we agree to go to the service that can thoroughly assess and evaluate what is that potential for safe driving?
When you make that recommendation and say, I don't think you should be driving anymore, what happens?
What happens? Well, it's a recommendation for their safety is what we do, and then we also talk to them about what are the next steps for maintaining their independence. How will they get groceries? What are resources available to them in the community?
To
developing a plan.
Good.
Yes.
Yeah. Very good. All right, we have information if you'd like to make an appointment for the Driver Assessment and Training Program. You can call 612-262-7855, and that is the Courage Kenny Rehabilitation Institute Assessment Program. Kathy, thank you so much.
Thank you for coming.